Hi, my name's Jamie Shakeshaft, but my friends and family call me Jam. On the 2nd of July 2024, I'm going to be swim running the length of Great Britain. I've not really done anything like this before, or at least not on this scale, but I have been training extensively and I know in my head that I can do it. I've plotted a route and the overall distance is just shy of 1,100 miles. And I've calculated that if I ran a marathon to 30 miles a day, I should be able to complete it in 5 to 6 weeks. My route will take me from Land's End, Cornwall, where I'll run along the southwest coastal path until I get to Linton, Lynmouth, where I'll swap my trail shoes for a pair of goggles and I will swim across the Bristol Channel. Hopefully after a successful crossing, I'll be running along the Cerne Helen, where I'll veer off to swim a length of Bala Lake, and then to Talacre, where I will swim across the River Dee and the River Mersey until I arrive in Liverpool, where I'll look forward to a couple of 100 miles of flat canal paths all the way up to Preston, Lancaster, and then onto the Lake District. Then I'll swim a length of Windermere, providing obviously the water quality is better than it currently is. Then I'll be onto the Cumbrian Way, which will take me up to Carlisle and onto Glasgow. Just outside of Glasgow, I'll join the West Highland Way, which will be probably a longer, hillier route to Fort Augustus, but I think by then I might just be swim fit enough to swim a length of Loch Ness. I will join the John O'Groats Trail, which is along the east coast. I'll just keep going until I reach that black and white pole which marks the end of my trip. There's a few things which could go wrong. For example, if I don't get a weather window, I might not be able to swim the Bristol Channel. This would result in needing to run around and adapt my route. I could get injured and I could break a bone, or I could get chronic diarrhea or something. But yeah, this can equally damage the trip and the adventure, which I've obviously trained so hard for and set aside the time to do this. So I just need to be conscious and adaptable to be able to change the route, change the plan, and just find any means to keep going. Even down to the planning stages, I always intended on doing the adventure for charity. It took me a while to think what charity I wanted to do it for and what was close to me. And when I found out it was the 200th anniversary of the RNLI, I thought, what better charity to do it for? A lot of people don't realise that the RNLI is publicly funded, so they rely on donations and they get no money from the government. So I think it's important to keep the charity going and also keep our waters safe. I'll be documenting the adventure as I travel through the country, taking on all the challenges it throws at me. I'll also be carrying a live tracker so people can follow the adventure in real time or plan to come and meet me along the way for a run or a swim. Other than the larger swims, I'll be doing this adventure self-supported, so that means I'll be carrying everything I need, from food, water to accommodation. Any donations to my chosen charity will be greatly appreciated. I have no sponsors from any companies or businesses. I've organised and paid for everything out of my own pocket, and I'll be undertaking this challenge completely off my own back. It really is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime adventure.